The road to Dayton begins tonight. Tournament basketball begins in North Central Ohio, and we give you our first game on the OH Report in the Division IV Willard District. It's 4th-seeded Mansfield Christian taking on 8th-seeded South Central, and it's coming your way next.
Did you make the right decision about schooling this year?
Mansfield Christian School is designed to turn your questions into confidence. For 60 years, Mansfield Christian has partnered with families and churches to train our children in a biblical worldview. Every day, someone is shaping how your kids see the world. Now more than ever, you need to have confidence that the teachers, curriculum, and programs at your child's school are a match for your values.
For Christian families, our values are your values, and you can have confidence that you made the right decision at Mansfield Christian.
It's nice having that one-on-one connection with each one of your instructors because the class sizes are so small. You can have conversations and understand things better. They know you by name and not just by a seat in the classroom. North Central is giving me the opportunity to be able to have the same education as it would be going to that 4-year, but I can do it at home and I can stay home and still be a mom and work full-time.
Nice look to Denbo.
Regarding her beautiful
Behind the back move. Oh my goodness, ankle breaker. And it's the shot. Wow.
Are you aggressive in traveling? Are you trapping?
Inside to Holloway. 2-on-2 fast break. Ramsey has it, takes it herself off the glass, and Crestview comes back.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Crestview High School for tonight's Division IV Sectional Semifinal between number 4-seeded Mansfield Christian, the Lady Flames, and number 8-seeded South Central, the Lady Trojans. Hello, everybody. My name is Travis Berardi, alongside the illustrious, as Storm Blunchy would say, Garrett Parlett and G-Man. Tonight begins no sleep for us for the next month and a half, my friend.
Well, you mentioned it, Trav. The road to Dayton begins. Survive and advance, and both of these squads going to look to get big wins and then move on in the tournament. South Central going to be an uphill battle. The 8th seed, the underdog here, but it's tourney time, Trav. Never say never.
And let's take a look at the team spotlight here inside the Charter Next Generation pregame. Head coach John Vogel. Last season, they were in the district semifinal before getting run off the court by a Buckeye Central team that went to regionals 64-24. The last time they made a district final appearance, 2014, where they lost to New Regal. They're averaging 44.3 per game, 46.9 defensively. And let's take a look now at the team spotlight for the Lady Flames under head coach Megan Young. Last year, they were sectional finalists, lost to this South Central team by 10. They'll be looking for their first district appearance since 2006 when they were district runners-up. They averaged 56.3 points per game, but defensively, very good, G, at 31.5.
Yeah, that was the number, Trav, that stuck out to me. They've only allowed 504 points all year long through 16 games. So Mansfield Christian, man, they can get after you defensively. And they got a ton of scorers on this roster, too. They got a couple girls, I think 4 or 5, that really can score the basketball at a high level.
Let's take a look at our starting lineups, brought to you by Charter Next Generation. First, for the Lady Flames. Aubrey Mayer, Anna Sparks, Abby Little, Alexis Ripple, and Noelle Beer. And look for Alexis Ripple and Abby Little to really show off tonight, G.
Yeah, Alexis Ripple leads the team with around 13 a game. And then I think a lot of these girls on the squad can get it done. Auburn Meyer scoring 8.7, 3.4 assists, and 7.1 rebounds too. So there's a couple girls on this team that not only can score the basketball trap, but they also can rebound. They also can pass the ball around. They're a team that doesn't like to play iso ball. They like to spread the wealth and share it.
And now let's take a look at the starting lineups for South Central as we are about ready to go. Kendall Beverly, second leading scorer in the Firelands Conference. Angela Williams, Annie Cook, Grace Lamoureux, and Claire Osborne. And we are underway here in the tournament season. Offensive rebound by the Lady Flames. Unable to score.
Mansfield Christian had a look right there at the rim. Weren't able to capitalize, smoked the layup, and now South Central gets a chance to get on the board first.
Trojans' first possession here of the contest. Straightaway three, in and out. Rebound to the Lady Flames. Quickly ahead, layup shot good.
Showing
And
off the
Abby.
speed right there is Abby Little, taking it coast to coast. Heck of a soccer player and a basketball player as well right there, taking it all the way with the right hand.
2-0 Lady Flames of South Central. Slowing it down here momentarily. Left side. Drives it inside, but that's going to be a travel in the first turnover of the game. That'll go against South Central.
Well, if you're South Central, Trav, you don't want to begin to turn the ball over because you fall right into the hands of the Lady Flames, who only allow 30 points a game. Don't want to let them and their defensive prowess continue to force tough shots. South Central's got to force some turnovers themselves.
Inside layup attempt, no good, but we got our first foul of the game. So you take a look at the Frito Lay replay. Anna Sparks will go to the line for two. She'll hit the first.
Both squads really very young, Trav. Only a couple seniors for the Lady Flames. And then, as you mentioned pregame to me, only one senior for South Central. So both squads, this is a building year to continue to grow into the future.
Misses the second quickly down the other end. Tough layup. Good. Kendall Beverly, like I said, the second leading scorer in the Firelands, gets South Central on the board.
Not sure how she was able to get that one up there, Trav. The defense was all over, and somehow, using the crafty finishing ability, was able to get it to go.
Offensive rebound put back, no good. Little nearly came up with it, but Sparks does. Another three-point attempt off the back iron. And finally, South Central able to come out with it. Trailing by one here early on in this sectional semifinal.
Nice passing here early from South Central, getting it up to four quick against a very tough Mansfield Christian defense, and what a needle right there. Nice pass from the Flames, but South Central's going to get the possession.
Yeah, Beverly. What a take to the hole, and then Abby Little, she had a chance on the other end, but just a little bit too far inside, couldn't get the layup to fall. Two minutes gone by here, opening quarter in this semifinal. Strong take to the hole. Grace Lamoureux now on the board. It's 6-3.
I like what South Central is doing, Trav, being very physical on their way to the attack. They lost the first game against Mansfield Christian by 40. Were able to get that down to 10, the second matchup they had. But down low, Mansfield Christian being physical themselves, get it to go for two.
What an effort inside for the bucket, cuts it back to a 1-point game. That's Kylie Jones on the hoop. South Central really pressing it, not allowing Mansfield Christian to really set up a defense so far, G. They're just taking it right at the hole right when they get the ball.
Exactly what you need to do against a great defensive team. Don't let them get in their set, because that's when they get comfortable and that's when they can begin to be on the attack defensively. They've been able to beat that with their speed in the transition.
Trojans with the inbounds. Working it around. Lamoureux, top of the key. Gets it over to Beverly. She'll pull it back out. Now she'll try to drive. Gets it to Claire Osborne. Osborne loses the handle, turns it over, but given right back by the Lady Flames. Coming up on the midway point of this first quarter, 6-5 South Central. Lamoureux gets it left side to Osborne. Now Carly McAvoy into the paint, kicks it back out to Angela Williams. 3 in the air, front iron no good, rebound MCS.
You see Mansfield Christian's been able to dominate in the half-court set. South Central can't get anything to go.
Anna Sparks went all the way around the bucket, but just can't get it to score, and quickly South Central has numbers. Lose it out of bounds momentarily, but it will stay with the Lady Trojans with 3:55 left first quarter, 6-5 they lead.
Here's where they can set up that half-court defense. We're going to get a sub, checking in the game. That's going to be Noelle Bell checking in to play post.
Gets it over to Williams inside the paint. Nice move, scores it.
Nice hop step right there to get inside the teeth of the defense and then able to just float it right over top the defender. South Central coming out here swinging early.
3 separate Lady Trojans on the board so far. It's 8-5. Alexis Ripple. That's a double dribble. Second Mansfield Christian turnover as we take a look one more time. It's a nice little Euro step bucket to give South Central the 3-point lead back. Beverly, top the key. She's going to try to drive in. Got an open look, takes it straight to the hole, and gee, if they're going to give it to you, just take it.
Yeah, they've had some easy layups, Trav, to be completely honest, right at the rim. Megan Young's going to elect to get a timeout call. South Central up to the big 10-5 lead here early, and it's been coming right at the rack, Trav. They've had easy looks on multiple layups where Mansfield Christian just hasn't even been there to really put a hand up in the defender's face.
Yeah, so far so good here for the Lady Trojans, and one of the main reasons has been the play of Kendall Beverly, and let's take a closer look at her in our player spotlight brought to you by Charter Next Generation. This season, just named second team All-District 6, averaging 12.9 points, 3 rebounds, 2.3 assists, and 3 steals per game. She does it all, G.
Stats sheet stuffer, Trav, to say the least. In every category, at least getting some kind of statistic on the board. And so far, they're going to need her in this game if they want to pull off the upset against the number 4 ranked, seeded, I should say, Mansfield Christian squad.
You don't know, seeded, ranked, I think they both work here once we get to tournament time. Looking inside, nice move. And Anna Sparks will go to the hole and to the line for 2 as you take a look at the Frito Lay replay.
As the underdog, you always want to come in and start fast. You want to really punch that upper team right in the mouth, Trav, some would say, to start off fast, get some confidence and say, we can play with this team. This team isn't better than us, and that's exactly what South Central showing. We've talked to a few coaches, Trav, from Mansfield Christian, and they said, what's the hardest thing to do? Beat a team 3 times in one season, and so far, South Central's looking like they might be able to pull that upset off.
Makes 1 of 2. But to get the ball right back, South Central, 3rd turnover. They have numbers quickly ahead. Sparks to the lane, puts the layup too strong. Offensive rebound put back, no good. Finally taken out by South Central. So again, Mansfield Christian had a chance at the bucket but couldn't score. And on the other end, we're going to get a foul. So a tough situation right there.
Surprised to see the ref all the way past half court calling that foul trap. I thought if the foul was going to be called, it would be from the ref that had the closest angle. But the ref down there on the floor thought there was some contact, headed to the free throw line. South Central can't knock down the first one.
We have a substitution for the Lady Trojans. Lamoureux misses the first. Second free throw, hits it. Little quickly across the timeline, gets it back out to Sparks. 2:30 left here, opening quarter in this Division IV sectional semifinal. Nice pass inside the Beer, kicks it back out to Ripple. She'll go into the lane, put it up one arm, no good, too strong. Rebound South Central.
Defense has been great for South Central, not allowing Mansfield Christian to get an easy look, even when they got something at the rim. A defender's there to put her hands up and try to block the shot, and now South Central with another chance to extend this lead.
They're going to back it out. Beverly gets it inside, stripped away, taken out by Mansfield Christian. 11-6 here, under 2 to play first quarter. Nice pass right side, layup too strong. Kind of off balanced on that one, and South Central will clear it out. Williams. Drive and kick, that's what we're going to do. Trying to take some time off, and they're going to get a little bit of a bailout foul. That's going to be Aubryn Myers' second, and she'll have to go down to the bench.
That's a big foul trap here late in this first quarter. Meyer, one of the leaders on this Mansfield Christian squad, averaging 8.7 points per game. So to get her second foul here early in the first bodes well for South Central.
Beverly looking for Williams, and says go left side to Lamoureux. Almost loses the handle, double teamed. Gets it away though. Lamoureux throws it away. Look for Williams, but just too strong. 5th turnover for South Central.
And even despite those 5 turnovers, Trav, South Central still in the lead here. I think Mansfield Christian has had a couple looks at the rim. I bet they would like to have back. They've had some easy looks, just been a little off here. So might take them a quarter to get their legs underneath them and get the shot falling. It's right there, Little.
Again, too strong.
Yeah.
Mid-range jumper doesn't go. Little gets the rebound. Trapped at the baseline. Goes off the foot of a South Central defender and stays with Mansfield Christian. But you're right, the inside defensive game of South Central has been just really good so far.
Yeah, even on the easy looks for Mansfield Christian, there's at least been a hand in the offensive player's face to make it tough, but nothing is coming easy against this South Central squad.
Little right side. Goes baseline. Gets it inside, and that'll be a jump ball, change of possession. With 35.9 left here in quarter number 1 on the Mechanics Bank scoreboard.
You would think South Central probably going to hold this for the last shot of the quarter. No need to give it back to Mansfield Christian. Keep the momentum on your side unless you got an easy bucket right at the rim.
In the corner. And a nice take. Quickly ahead, South Central. 13-6, 10 seconds. Back out to Ripple. 5 seconds, they gotta go. Gets it in the Little. Passes it around, ball on the floor. Can't get the shot off, and that's how the quarter will end. Take a look real quick at the bucket, but that'll do it for the first quarter. Your score after 1, South Central 13, Mansfield Christian 6. You're watching Tournament Hoops live and free on the OH Report.
Make the right decision about schooling this year?
Mansfield Christian School is designed to turn your questions into confidence. For 60 years, Mansfield Christian has partnered with families and churches to train our children in a biblical worldview. Every day, someone is shaping how your kids see the world. Now more than ever, you need to have confidence that the teachers, curriculum, and programs at your child's school are a match for your values.
For Christian families, our values are your values, and you can have confidence that you made the right decision at Mansfield Christian.
It's nice having that one-on-one connection with each one of your instructors because the class sizes are so small. You can have conversations and understand things better. They know you by name and not just by a seat in the classroom. North Central is giving me the opportunity to be able to have the same education as it would be going to that 4-year, but I can do it at home and I can stay home and still be a mom and work full-time.
Quarter number 2 starts with a turnover, but South Central gives it right back. Second quarter underway here from the Cougars Den in Crestview in this sectional semifinal in Division 4. Travis Berardi alongside Garrett Parlett. And plays like that is what has South Central here in the lead early on, G.
Yeah, they've been able to get some turnovers defensively, and they've capitalized offensively. Even when they've had tough shots, they've been knocking them down. It's really going to be some time, Trav. This Mansfield Christian offense is going to wake up before it's too late.
South Central coming out with the full court press. Beer gets it ahead to Ripple. Ripple looking back out to Beer. Goes across to Kylie Jones, back out. Just inside the three-point line, Sparks hits.
That's exactly what they need to do. Swing the ball around, find the open teammate, and right there, Sparks standing right at the elbow, able to knock it down.
13-8 your score here. Minute gone by, second quarter. That's knocked out of bounds, and will stay with the Lady Trojans. Want to welcome everybody in, watching live and free on Facebook and YouTube. How y'all doing here this warm evening in February? Let us know where you're watching from. Give us a shout out. We'll shout you out when we get a chance. Almost another turnover. Instead, Beverly deflected, rebounded by Mansfield Christian. Lady Flames out rebounding South Central 9-7 early on, but turnovers are even. Working it around. McAvoy turns it over. Open lane. Beer. Layup. Good.
Defense turning into offense right there for Mansfield Christian and getting the tip, getting the steal, getting the easy transition layup for 2. And they're right back in this thing.
And another turnover. So just like that, Mansfield Christian with a chance to tie or cut this to 1 point. Sparks gets it to Beer. But they turn it right back over. And we're going to get a timeout by the Trojans. So while we have a minute, let's take a look at our player spotlight for the Lady Flames. And that's Alexis Ripple. Yesterday, found out she was a Division IV first-team All-District 6 selection. In the 16 games they played this season, they played less games because they play in that Christian tournament, and those count towards OHSA regular season games. They play less. Nonetheless, 16 games, 12.8 points, 3.9 rebounds, 2.9 assists, 2.6 steals. So just like Beverly G, Ripple does it all as well.
Yeah, Mansfield Christian, they got a lot of blowout wins this season, Trav, again against some quality competition. They did blow out South Central earlier in this year by, I believe, 40. Correct me if I am wrong, Trav. And then South Central was able to cut it down to 10 than last time they played them. But South Central doing a couple good things here early, and one of them is playing great defense and getting those turnovers and turning it into offense. But sooner or later, you got to think Mansfield Christian's going to wake up. they're starting to right now get a couple deflections and a couple easy transition buckets.
70-28 on December 30th, and then 54-44 on January 27th. Those are the 2 wins by Mansfield Christian over South Central. But Kendall Beverly,
from way downtown, too, Trav.
showing out so far.
That was nothing but net, too. Big-time shot there for the Trojans.
11 points for her. It's a 6-point lead again. Can the Lady Flames answer? No, they can't. They turn it over. Ball stripped out of bounds, but it will stay with South Central. You take a look at the nothing but net shot by Kendall Beverly.
South Central now up 6 points and looking to continue to extend this lead, Trav. And what a statement this would be if South Central can put this up to double digits here early in the first half.
Abby Little checks back in. 2-woman game. Williams will try a 3, airballs it, but deflects off his Mansfield Christian and will stay with the Lady Trojans. This is game number 1 of about 35 or so tournament games that we will be bringing to you on the OH Report between live streams and highlights. Elbow jumper just off the mark, rebound to the Lady Flames, trailing by 6. Little tried to force it inside, turned it over. 8th turnover by Mansfield Christian. South Central nearly gave it back, but they'll retain possession. Lamoureux works it around to Osborne. Back to Cook. She had her ball deflected. That's going to be a jump ball. It will stay again with the Lady Cougars. Our Hayden Gray is going to be at Bucyrus High School, the #1 team in all of Division II, the AP state champions. The Lady Whippets of Shelby take on 13th ranked Columbian. Hayden will have a highlight for you from that later this evening, and then tomorrow it continues. Me and G will be at Willard. The Mansfield Senior Lady Tigers take on 8th seeded Oak Harbor. In and out. Offensive rebound. Put back. That doesn't go. Mansfield Christian comes out with it.
The intensity of the game's beginning to pick up now. Both teams realizing what's on the line, and Mansfield Christian not able to get the easy layup to go again.
Little doesn't get it. Another offensive rebound. We're going to get a foul. But Ripple, all the way back here, did you see the hesitation that got her the open space, but again, unable to finish? And the Lady Flames will inbound underneath the South Central bucket. Just under 4 minutes left here. First half, 16-10. Mayer. Hook shot, no good. Rebound to South Central. Kind of forced that one up. Quick transition. Lamoureux kicks it back out. 3 in the air off the back iron. Long rebound to Mansfield Christian. Ripple, too strong. Rebound, another offensive rebound from Mansfield Christian. Put back, airballed.
Both teams struggling to get anything to go in the hoop. South Central in transition.
No call there, but the second time they do get it. Hectic play by both sides here as we go past the midway point of the opening half.
Neither team really pulling away with this one. South Central with a 6-point advantage, but they're letting Mansfield Christian hang in this one. The Flames cannot buy a bucket there on the offensive end, and now South Central head to the free throw line to try to make it 8. Not going to be able to. 7 still up for grabs.
Beverly misses the first. 11 points already here in the game for her. Second free throw is good. 17-10. South Central up the 8 on top of the 4 seed thus far. Ripple again gets into the lane, loses it, but gets it to Jones. Layup shot good. They answer.
Finally able to get one of those point-blank layups to go down low. Able to capitalize and finally get some offense going for the Flames.
Jones off the bench. She has 4. South Central. Lamoureux trapped. Almost lost it out of bounds. Gets it to Beverly. Over to Osborne now. Claire will drive in, kick it back out to Williams. Back into Osborne. Nice defense by Jones, though. Turnover. And then we'll get a foul.
Typically don't see those called reach-in fouls, Trav.
Well, I saw that at first the referee was just about to call a jump ball, but Mansfield Christian, I think that was Anna Sparks, was able to weasel it away for a second, and then the foul occurred. It was a tough play to see from up in this angle. Nonetheless, Mansfield Christian will get the ball back. Little. Spin move goes into the lane. Gets it to Jones. Open layup. Good.
Tremendous pass, too, from Little down to Jones, who was standing wide open. Just floated it right over top of the defense, and Jones able to cash in right at the front of the rim.
17-14, but on the other end, Beverly answers. Nearly gets the turnover. Ripple gets the screen, kicks it inside, and Sparks will pull it back out. Back in the Ripple. Tough shot, gets it to go.
What a shot right there, Trav.
There's the scoring we were waiting for.
Great defense, too, and was able to get it to go with the left hand, just floating it over top and sinking it.
19-16 your score now. Under 2 to play, coming up on 90 seconds left in the half. Offensive putback, good. McAvoy now on the board. Little lost the handle out of bounds.
Too many Butterfingers, Trav, at the snack bar before this one. Got to be able to catch that one, corral it, and then get it to go to 2 and cut this down to a 3-point lead. Little not able to do so, and South Central with another chance to continue to extend their lead.
Hannah Ayers into the game. That jumper too strong. But an offensive rebound by Williams. Gets it over to Ayers through her legs. And we'll get a jump ball. That'll be a change of possession. This game was 17-10 about a minute ago, G. Now it's 21-16.
Yeah, the playing has ramped up, especially for Mansfield Christian. The offense is beginning to fall. The shots are going down. But is the defense going to be able to pick up and especially stop Beverly, who is carrying the Trojans right now?
Ripple nearly got the friendly bounce, but they do get the offensive rebound. Beer into Little. Jumper off the back iron. Ripple with the offensive rebound for the second, but it's taken away by South Central. Here comes Williams into the lane, forces it up, no good. Rebounded Mansfield Christian. They have numbers, but Ripple just off her fingertips. Good idea to press it, but just missed. Kind of looked like a Kirk Cousins pass out there.
Come on, Trav. We both know better than that.
Hey, I would say it was a Ben Roethlisberger pass as well, especially early on in the season. So either or, it works both ways.
She had the right idea, trying to get it up to the teammate who was open, but just a little overshot, fell out of the teammate's grasp. Nice passing from South Central, able to cash in down low.
McAvoy scores again. Somebody lost their defensive assignment. Great defense, but taken back by Mansfield Christian. Ripple into Jones, back out the Ripple on the elbow. She ball fakes, takes it to the hole. Scoop layup, no good. Rebound put back, no good. Now the Little off the front iron, and finally again. South Central survives the possession and runs the clock out as we've reached the end of the first half. After a flurry of scoring in the last 2 minutes of the half, we're going to go to the break with South Central leading by 7. We'll take a break. Be back with the Charter Next Gen halftime and the introduction of the tournament update right here, live and free on the OH Report.
Hi, Hi, I'm OH Report founder Brian Skoronsky, and you were just watching live and free Girls High School Hoops exclusively on the OH Report. But stick around, the halftime show is next, including stats, analysis, and so much more, including the second half on the way.
Did you make the right decision about schooling this year?
Mansfield Christian School is designed to turn your questions into confidence. For 60 years, Mansfield Christian has partnered with families and churches to train our children in a biblical worldview. Every day, someone is shaping how your kids see the world. Now more than ever, you need to have confidence that the teachers, curriculum, and programs at your child's school are a match for your values.
For Christian families, our values are your values, and you can have confidence that you made the right decision at Mansfield Christian.
It's nice having that one-on-one connection with each one of your instructors because the class sizes are so small. You can have conversations and understand things better. They know you by name and not just by a seat in the classroom. North Central is giving me the opportunity to be able to have the same education as it would be going to that 4-year, but I can do it at home and I can stay home and still be a mom and work full-time.
Nice look to Denbo. Regarding her beautiful behind the back move. Oh my goodness, ankle breaker. And it's the shot. Wow.
Being aggressive and traveling or trapping.
Inside to Holloway. 2-on-2 fast break. Ramsey has it, takes it herself off the glass. And Crestview comes back.
We guarantee nobody else gets you closer to the action than our exclusive coverage. So give me a call, Brian Skoronsky, and let's make you a part of the game.
And where? What do you say? The exclamation point on the night for Maurice Ware.
Welcome inside the OH Report tournament update, and well, only one game going on so far this year in the tournament, and it's right here at Crestview High School with the score 23-16 in favor of the South Central Lady Trojans, the 8th seed. But, you know, we have these brackets set up for you, so let's show you them at the moment. Down at the bottom, you'll see South Central Mansfield Christian. The winner will take on 6th-seeded St. Paul. At the bottom of the bracket, New London and Plymouth will play later on. That game, I believe, is tonight. It is 7:30, so after this one is done, winner will take on top-seeded and 4th-ranked in Division IV Buckeye Central. The top of the bracket, St. Mary's Memorial and Monroeville, they're going on at 7 o'clock at Shelby High School tonight. They will take on 2nd-seeded Seneca East. And then lower in the bracket, game will be played tomorrow. We'll have a highlight of it. 5th-seeded Mohawk taking on 7th-seeded Lucas. G-Man, you going to be there for that? So wait, you're not going to be there with. So
No.
I think it's Hayden that's with me.
Yeah, that's what
it
I was
is.
confused. Yeah, I'll be at
I
Lucas
thought
Mohawk.
you're with me for half this tournament season.
Saturday.
No, Saturday we got that big doubleheader, but we still have a lot of games to go. And then Danbury Crestline, the 12-3 matchup. That's at Shelby tomorrow as well. Those teams will meet up. Let's take a look now at the Division III bracket. Margaretta at the top of the bracket. They'll take on the winner of Hopewell, Loudon, and Cary. Below that, Willard and Colonel Crawford and Bucyrus Huron. Bottom of the bracket, Western Reserve and Upper Sandusky will get the winner of that will get Lakota, and then Edison and Winford. They'll get Crestview, and we've seen a lot of teams in this bracket. G. Margaretta is pretty darn good, but how about them Crestview Lady Cougars? 0-3 start, go 17 straight, then drop one to Lucas.
Yeah, we talked about that a little bit on the podcast. I think a couple of us are maybe a little overreacting. I know they dropped one to Lucas, who I know Lucas hasn't had the year they want, but they got a stud.
They have been coming on, though.
Yeah, they got a couple good players on that squad that can get it done. So I think Crestview, it's just one of those nights, one of those days where nothing was hitting, and then they dropped that one at Lucas. But I like them to get at least a couple wins.
And now to the Division II Ashland District, where the top seed, the number 1 team in all of Division II, the AP poll champion, Shelby Lady Whippets. They'll go on at 7 o'clock, taking on 13th seeded Columbian. The winner of that will get 14th seeded Galleon. So a pretty easy path to the district semifinal for those Shelby Lady Whippets. Tomorrow, Vermilion and Lexington will play at Bucyrus. The winner of that gets the winner of Perkins and Port Clinton. On the bottom of the bracket, going on right now at Willard, Perkins taking on Port Clinton. I will try and get some score updates from that one here shortly. And then the nightcap, Clear Fork and Clyde. I'll have updates of that. I'm going to probably make the drive up there. No highlight, but I will get some updates. I need to get some things for tomorrow's tournament update because we're going to do this every day. I'm going to be worn out by the time this is over. But hey, I love tournament time. A game you'll see tomorrow evening at Willard. Mansfield Senior, the 7th seed, takes on 8th seeded Oak Harbor. The winner will get Bellevue or Ontario. Bellevue, the 2 seed, the district champion from last year. So top of the bracket, we pretty much know who's going to make it to the district final. Bottom of the bracket, I have some questions. I've said it multiple times. Mansfield Senior, underseeded. Can they knock off Oak Harbor? Can they knock off Bellevue? Can they knock off Clear Fork or Norwalk? We will find out, G.
If I got to pick 2 there, Trav, I'm seeing Shelby Clear Fork in the district championship.
And as we continue here on the Charter Next Generation halftime, here in the halftime show, let's take a look real quick at the halftime stats before we get back to second half action. 10 field goals to 7 in favor of the Lady Trojans. 6 coming from the hands of Kendall Beverly, along with that 1-3. The Lady Flames out-rebounding South Central by 6, but they just haven't been able to finish off of that. Fouls, not that much. Turnovers are the same. Free throws the same. But that rebounding margin, it really tells the story because you think if you out-rebound somebody, you're going to have the points, but Mansfield Christian unable to score from inside.
We've really talked about it the entire time, Trav, that Mansfield Christian, they've had the looks at the rim. They just haven't been able to capitalize. And sooner or later, you can't hold a team that scores upwards of 50 points a game just to stay cold all night. They're going to find their shot, and they're going to be able to make these easy layups. It's only a matter of time before they're able to get their offense going. My question is for Mansfield Christian, they got to limit the turnovers, and they can't let Kendall or Beverly really just dominate the entire game. She's carrying South Central. You got to limit her and make somebody else beat you.
That has been the Charter Next Generation halftime. It's time to get back to action. South Central will have possession to start things off here in quarter number 3 and into the hands of Kendall Beverly. Right now, I would say the leading candidate for MVP and all MVPs is, well,
Great start.
Osborne.
Right there for South Central, Trav. Just took my breath away. I couldn't believe it. Able to knock down a 3 right there, and it's up to 10 points, Trav.
Largest lead in the night for South Central. But we have pins for our MVPs during tournament season that they can put on their varsity jackets. So that's something. First one will be given out tonight. Good answer on the other end. Jones now with 8 points to lead the Lady Flames. It's down to an 8-point game, and they get a steal. Inside, Little layup off the rim, no good. That's the second time she's done that tonight. Sparks into the lane. Gets position, gets the layup to fall.
You can already tell, Trav, the difference in Mansfield Christian, especially defensively, that they're a little bit more quick to the ball, a little bit more willing to take a gamble and get a steal, and they get another one, but they're going to turn it right back over.
Almost gave it back, and we're going to get a timeout, a quick one.
Full timeout to the Trojans.
That'll be a full timeout for the Trojans of South Central, and great start after the 3. They had a great start, South Central, but then Mansfield Christian able to get inside, get a couple buckets, a couple turnovers, and what was quickly a 10-point lead down to 6.
Well, it's been the press that Mansfield Christian implemented there at the halftime stretch, and that's exactly why Coach Vogel called the timeout. He's drawing up a press breaker to beat that because it was giving South Central fits. They turned it over on back-to-back possessions. Mansfield Christian able to cut it back down to 6. Let's see if they can finally get over that hump and try to tie this one up.
6:50 remaining here in quarter number 3 on the Mechanics Bank scoreboard. Let's take a look at our Facebook comments, YouTube. Sarah Ann cheering for Ripple in Marysville, Ohio. Thank you for watching, Sarah. Nothing on the YouTube side, but a lot of people watching this. The first tournament broadcast of this season. Got to give Adam Thompson a shout out. The new scoreboard we got on the bottom, it looks pretty slick.
Gorgeous.
Almost another turnover. South Central got to get across the timeline. They get the turnover, but a forward and back on Mansfield Christian, but this Flames defense really heating up.
Nice pun. Nice pun right there, Trav.
Thank you, sir.
But, yeah, I agree. And just a bad break right there. They were able to save it, but the over and back call. And South Central knifing through the defense right there, not able to knock down the 3, but they get the offensive rebound.
Osborne missed the 3. Williams got the rebound, and then another offensive rebound, but a tie-up and possession now to Mansfield Christian with a chance to possibly get this to 1 possession. They have not led in this game. And you know, some of the coaching staff saying before the game, you know what, the hardest thing to do in basketball, beat a team 3 times.
Yeah, it's tough to beat a team 3 times, especially in one season. Not many people can do it. Mansfield Christian looking to do it as Jones taking it right to the rack, not able to capitalize, gets her own rebound.
Oh,
they can't get it to go.
Tough break there. They're getting those rebounds. It's just South Central surviving. They get another turnover, though. Ahead to Little. Open lane. Layup. Good. Down to a 4-point game.
Finally, Little able to capitalize on those transition opportunities, knocking down the layup. And here come the Flames, Trav.
Williams, left side. Jumper by Cook off the back iron. Williams with the strip rebound, knocked out of bounds, and it will stay with the Lady Trojans as we take a look at the bucket by Little on the Frito Lay replay. Corner 3 off the front iron, no good. Rebound Mansfield Christian, back out they go. Little kicks it back out to Auburn Mayer. 5:15 left third quarter, 4-point South Central lead. Mayer goes baseline, tried to find Jones, but a nice turnaround, but turned back over. Good rotation by South Central to get the steal, but again, Mansfield Christian all over it, gets it right back. It's off a Little. Now they say it wasn't off a little. It was off of Williams, so it will stay with Mansfield Christian. Noel Bear into the game. Into the lane. Ripple with the turnaround, no good. Jones with the putback. She'll go to the line. We take a look at the replay.
Quality minutes from Jones here tonight, Trav. She's been eating up the boards and getting some easy looks at the rim, and she's been able, for the most part, capitalize on them. See if she can knock down these easy freebies at the free throw stripe.
Off the front iron, no good. Second free throw in and out. Rebound South Central as New London making their way into the gym for their game at 7:30. Beverly off the back iron. Williams at the rebound, puts it back, no good. Rebound to Mansfield Christian.
So the door staying open here for the Flames, still in this game. We thought maybe after that three that South Central was able to knock down right out of the halftime gates that maybe the Trojans were able to pull away, but Mansfield Christian says otherwise.
Left side Ripple. Now to Bear. Back out to Mayer. Working it around the perimeter here. Midway through quarter number 3. Turnaround one-handed jumper, too strong. Rebound out to South Central. Nice job by McAvoy to get the ball. Nice rotation by Sparks, but knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with South Central with 3:36 left. Got a score update. Kenton leading Norwalk 24-21 at the half. So a bit of an upset so far there.
What do they say, Trav, when you get in tournament play? The records, you can throw them out the window. A lot of teams play spoiler, man, when it comes to tournament time. And we got one on our hands right here, Trav, and you just mentioned that game as well.
And you saw in the tournament update, Kenton the 9 seed, Norwalk the 5. Also, another score as Osborne hits first free throw. In Division 3, the 8th seeded Western Reserve Lady Riders leading 24-19 on a half-court shot over Upper Sandusky. Upper, the 6th seed.
Upset City.
The 3 games that we got in our area, all lower seeds leading. And Mansfield Christian turns it over. South Central nearly gave it back, but didn't. Ripple gets a steal. No, she will not. Yet. They will give it to Mansfield Christian.
I think they're saying that Claire Osborne tipped that one out of bounds. And heck of an effort to get on the floor and tip that out, because if not, Ripple would have had the easy layup, Trav. Nice hustle there.
Mayer, deep 3 off the front iron. 2 bounces, does not go. Rebound to South Central. Quickly ahead. Cook loses it for a second. Beverly finds it. She'll back it back out with 2:45 left in the third. 6-point lead for South Central. Lamoureux too strong on the 3. Quickly ahead, Meyer. No good.
It's got to be devastating if you're a Flames fan, because they've had the looks, Travis, at the rim.
Rejection.
Nice block right there.
But given right back. A lot going on here in the last 30 seconds.
To say the least.
Lamoureux was double teamed, gets out of it. Osborne will try a 3. It's deflected. Rebound. The Mansfield Christian, who have a ton of rebounds here tonight. Sparks will go to the hole, and she'll get fouled. McAvoy called for the foul. That'll be her first. Sparks, 1 of 3. This is the first.
Another chance to cut into the lead. Not able to take the full opportunity to do so. Mansfield Christian trailing by 6. They need every point they can get to climb back into this one.
One of 2. 28-23. And a turnover. Unforced error again by South Central.
Well, Trav, if you like turnovers, and I know we like the food turnovers, little
Yes, we
apple
do.
turnover,
Ooh,
but
sounds good right now.
in basketball, it's been a sloppy game so far for really both squads.
More of a sloppy Joe than a turnover. Somewhere Storm Blunchley is smiling at the puns that we've had tonight. Backdoor, Meyer deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with Mansfield Christian, to the chagrin of the South Central folks here in attendance. 28-23, 132 remaining here in quarter number 3. Ripple will check back in for Mansfield Christian. Little, jumper, just off the rim, no good. Rebound South Central. Lamro weaves her way through traffic into the lane, puts it up, got it to go.
What a take from Lamro, coast to coast, splitting multiple defenders in her path and able to get it to go with the layup. And South Central with all the momentum.
Three in the air, got it.
Big time shot right there from Alexis Ripple, knocking down the 3, and it's back to 4.
Under a minute left in the third. Turnover South Central, their 15th. Can the Flames cut this to 1 possession before the break? Ripple will try another 3. Airballs it. Rebound, though, to the Lady Flames. Another 3. Yes!
Back-to-back threes, a 6-0 run for Mansfield Christian. Ripple with the 1 before, and it's back to a 1-point game, Trav. Here we go.
Almost turned over again, but we'll get a foul against Mansfield Christian. But finally, Lady Flames able to hit from beyond the arc, and at the perfect time as Bear and Ripple hit to cut this to 1.
Exactly what they needed. The momentum was shifting back into South Central's hand. They got it back up to 7, and then the back-to-back threes to cut it to 1. We're set up for a nice finish here, Trav.
Lamro looking to inbound, gets it to Williams. 15 seconds left. Nearly walked, but gets it away. Now to Beverly. Hasn't scored here in the second half. Gets across the timeline, 4 seconds. Triple team, forces one up, no good, stolen away. Ripple, nope, won't get it off in time, and that's how the quarter will end. But Mansfield Christian with some life as they cut the deficit 2-1. Your score after 3 quarters. South Central 30, Mansfield Christian 29. You're watching Girls Tournament Hoops live and free on the OH Report.
Did you make the right decision about schooling this year?
Mansfield Christian School is designed to turn your questions into confidence. For 60 years, Mansfield Christian has partnered with families and churches to train our children in a biblical worldview. Every day, someone is shaping how your kids see the world. Now more than ever, you need to have confidence that the teachers, curriculum, and programs at your child's school are a match for your values.
For Christian families, our values are your values, and you can have confidence that you made the right decision at Mansfield Christian.
It's nice having that one-on-one connection with each one of your instructors because the class sizes are so small. You can have conversations and understand things better. They know you by name. and not just by a seat in the classroom. North Central is giving me the opportunity to be able to have the same education as I would be going to that 4-year, but I can do it at home and I can stay home and still be a mom and work full-time.
In the words of our CEO and president of the OH Report, Brian Skoronsky, it is money time here in this Division IV sectional semifinal. A 1-point game. Mansfield Christian getting the jump ball, so they will get their first possession of the fourth, looking to get their first lead of the game, G-Man.
First lead of the night on this possession, but it might be a turnover.
Ooh, and a foul call, a bailout. Let's take a look at that on the Frito Lay replay. Oh, no, they're going to call a timeout. Okay. So at first I thought he called that as a foul.
I also did.
It'll be a timeout here on the Mechanics Bank scoreboard. Make sure to stick around for the Charter Next Gen post-game show. We will have our Adena Corp MVP, the first recipient of the OH Report MVP pin. I have it right here, actually here. If you all want to see it right now, I'll put this in front of the screen. You see it right there? There you go. There you go. Yeah. You'll be seeing this on varsity Letterman's jackets all across North Central Ohio by the time we are done, because I swear we have about 35, 40 live streams that will be coming to you in the next month and a half. But this is what you and I live for, G. Football playoff time, basketball playoff time. Then we hibernate for a little bit and we do it all over again.
Yeah, you work in the regular season, put your head down, get through it, just try to make it to the playoffs, Trav. We made it. It's go time. It's about to ramp up here pretty quick.
Mansfield Christian looking to take the lead. Ripple will back it back out. Lady Flames on a 6-0 run thanks to 2 threes before the end of the break. Nearly turns it over. Abby Little with it. Right side, the Bear. She loses that out of bounds.
Miscue there for Mansfield Christian. Had the chance to take the lead for the first time here tonight. Couldn't grip that one, and now South Central looking to get some momentum back on their side.
Left side, nearly took the 3, but a walk. Another turnover. Casey Rader, thanks for keeping it live and free. If we have the choice, we're going to always keep it live and free. Carl Gray, impressed with the trophy. Likes the pin. That's all Jory Skoronsky.
I want a pin, Trav.
Well, maybe if we have a couple extra left over by after the state tournament, we'll have it for our Letterman's jackets. Takes it to the hole, too strong. South Central again survives a possession, but turns it right back over. Another unforced error. South Central has had multiple chances of pushing this out further than they had it. They had it at 10 points. They had a couple chances to get it even further, but turnovers like that, missed shots gave Mansfield Christian a chance, and they finally got some offense going, and they've made them pay.
Well, that's what I said at the halftime break was Mansfield Christian was finally going to get their shots to fall, and they were going to be able to make those layups. There's going to be a foul call, and Mansfield Christian headed to the free throw line. But as I mentioned, the Flames are finally going to start getting the shot going. They did at the end of that third quarter, and South Central wasn't able to capitalize when they were missing.
Anna Sparks will go to the line with a chance to tie this or take the lead, but misses the first. She's been 1 of 2 on each of her attempts. This is her 4th time at the line. She's gone 1 of 2 the last 3. Will there be a 4th time? Tie game. 30-30, 6.5 to play. And we'll get a foul. It's going to go against Ripple. That'll be her 2nd. Nobody really in foul trouble. A couple players on both sides with 2 fouls. Both teams with 3, so 3 fouls to give on each side here in the second half.
It's been a clean game in that regard, other than the turnovers, Trav, as both teams haven't been able to keep hold of it. And nice defensive play right there.
And there's a foul.
Going to get a reach-in call on South Central.
So a good block by the Lady Flames. That'll be Williams' 2nd foul. Team 4th, still 2 to give for South Central. Almost got the 5-second call. Nonetheless, Sparks gets it. Inside to Jones. Rejected, but back to Mansfield Christian. Little backs it out, gets the ripple. 6 minutes left in regulation. Who will play for a sectional championship? 30-30 right now. Sparks bumped and fouled. That's going to be against Osborne, her third, team's fifth.
What an odd game, Trav, this has been so far. Neither team able to pull away. Both squads turning it over at a high rate. And either team really able to cash in at some of the opportunities when they have to pull away from the game.
Sparks gets it over the Little for the lead. Yes! Lady Flames lead for the first time tonight.
They battled all the way back. Down, I believe.
Oh, my goodness. Pull up, but it's deflected. I almost had a storm moment right there.
I couldn't even finish my sentence.
Wow.
I lost my train of thought. What a tremendous crossover from South Central.
Mayer with it. Will go right side, gets it back to Ripple barely. Ripple, double team, gets out of it. Weaves her way through traffic, coming up on 5:15 left. And throws it away. 13th turnover. This reminds me, I was doing some research on Mansfield Christian the last time they went to a district. One of the times they lost to St. Peter's when St. Peter's had that string of 2 straight regional appearances. 18-16 was the final. St. Peter's put up 74 the game after that. So you have to think as well, we got to travel instead of a foul call, but you got to think there was a lot of just dribbling the top of the key in that game. 18-16, St. Peter's beat Mansfield Christian in a sectional final.
That's an incredible score.
And then St. Peter's puts up 74 in the next game. Are we going to get the legal screen or a foul? It's going to be a foul. That's going to go against Williams.
Trav, we just talked about there weren't that many foul calls here throughout the entire game, and now, last couple minutes, it's been foul central.
6 fouls, so next one, Mansfield Christian's in the 1-and-1, the bonus. If it's not an offensive foul, player control foul. That's a double dribble. One of those ball don't lie moments. South Central will get it back. 32-30. For one of these teams, their season will end right here. The other will get to play St. Paul in the sectional final. Ball inside. McAvoy too strong. Rebound Sparks. Quickly across the timeline, slows things up as we approach the midway point of quarter number 4. Sparks backs it out. Right side, Ripple. Gets it to Mayer. Loses the handle, that's stripped out of bounds. It will stay with the Lady Flames.
Mansfield Christian in no hurry offensively. You can tell they want to try to milk as much clock as they can and then find the open teammate and get an easy basket. They're in no hurry on offense.
And as they shouldn't. This is a tournament game.
Right.
It's a 2-point game. Mayer takes it to the hole. No. Gets her own rebound. No, she stepped on the line. Tried to get it back, but couldn't.
And now here comes the pressure for Mansfield Christian.
And that's what got them back into this game in the third quarter. That's a double dribble.
Wasn't even really a defender that close, but just the presence of being there, Trav, and forcing South Central to think a little bit too much, get the turnover, and now Mansfield Christian really in the driver's seat here to close this game out. 33
combined turnovers in this one. 3:30 remaining, 32-30 Mansfield Christian. Their first lead of the night came at 32-30. Just inside the three-point line, swish, Mayer makes it a 4-point game.
Big time shot right there from Mayer, right inside the three-point line, able to knock it down and get it up to 4. We're going to get a timeout call from Coach Vogel.
Timeout South Central. Mansfield Christian with its largest lead of the night, 4 points. After 3 quarters at Willard, 35-33 Kenton over Norwalk. So they remain on top. We'll see if I can get a score from that Western Reserve game. Upper Sandusky now leading 42-36 with 4 minutes left in that one. So in 2 of the 3 games, the higher seed has recovered.
It's always hard to face the initial shock of an underseed. They always come in and try to bring out their best punch, and South Central, to their credit, have been able to have a commanding lead at times against a very tough Mansfield Christian squad, but the Flames just too much here to really start this fourth quarter. But are they going to be able to maintain it? And the defense is really what's been starting it for Mansfield Christian, as you mentioned, Travis.
Yeah, and they've been able to hold Beverly to barely any looks in the second half, and that's one of the main reasons they've been able to come back.
Yeah, Beverly was getting anything she wanted, especially in the painted area in that first half. They're forcing someone else to beat them, and so far South Central hasn't been able to come up with the right recipe for success.
3:13 remains here in sectional semifinal number 1 tonight from Crestview. Beverly got to get it across the timeline. She does to Lamoureux. Gets it back to Lamoureux, now to Beverly, top of the key. Little closely guarding her as we go under 3 minutes. Beverly with the runner deflected. It'll stay with South Central. Box look against the Lady Flames 2-3 zone. Now they go into the man. 3 from the corner off the back iron. Offensive rebound for a second, but taken away. They'll call it a jump ball, though, and it'll stay with South Central. Quick whistle that time. And we will go again. Too strong. Rebound Flames. Ahead to Little. Layup, no, too strong. But Little gets it back.
Ultimate hustle right there from Little, not giving up on it. I know she missed the layup, was able to come back in and get the steal. And now another chance for Mansfield Christian to continue to let this clock run.
Abby Little. Right side. Gets it back to Jones. Now to Ripple. 2 minutes left. Mayer stripped away, but stays with Mansfield Christian. Sparks now with it, gets it over to Abby Little. Now to Mayer. She'll pull it back out. Just about that time where, there it is, the foul. You got to start fouling down 4 points. If this was a 2-point game, maybe you can play it on a little bit longer, G, but at 4, you're starting to, flirt with that time where you can't.
Yeah, you got to pray for some missed free throws, and Ripple heading to the free throw line. See if she can knock these down.
Ripple's first free throw is good. Six points for her. Make it 7.
What an effort here in the second half, Travis, from Mansfield Christian. They've only allowed 7 South Central points. They've outscored them 20-7, so the offense has been able to wake up and the defense continuing to force some turnovers.
Top the key, three-pointer. Beverly with the answer. And it's back to a 3-point game.
Big time shot right there for South Central and Beverly. They needed that one to get some momentum back on their side. Now it's back down to a 1-possession game. You going back to the free throw game, Trav. You trying to get a steal here for a couple seconds.
it's a one-possession game. Maybe let it play out a little bit. But that all depends on if they want to. If they want to just make this into a free throw shooting contest, they still have 2 fouls to give before it goes into a 2-shot free throw for Mansfield Christian. So you see Plymouth just went by as they get ready for their next game. But
I would think you got a foul before 1 minute.
yes,
I give it
you can let it play out for
seconds.
about 20 seconds. I agree with that, yes. You don't have to foul before they get across the timeline. You can press, go with the full court press and see if you can get a turnover. And they will go with the full court press. Mayer easily gets that. And Mansfield Christian able to break the press.
Really surprised to see the pressure that South Central wasn't applying there. They're going to try to do it in the half court.
Into Jones. Back out. I believe the South Central bench is yelling foul. And there it is. That'll be the 4th on Williams. So there you go, 20 seconds, foul. Now Mayer, her first free throws of the night coming up. Nails the first. Two-possession game.
Clutch free throw right there. Makes it back to a 2-possession game here in favor of the Flames.
Second is good as well. Back to a 5-point game. 1 minute left. Williams goes in. Jumper good. Right back at you. It's a 3-point game again. Sparks gets it to Jones. Back out to Mayer. Now to Ripple. Playing keep away. Little to Ripple to Mayer. Now Sparks.
Wasting a ton of time.
Finally,
here.
Mayer is fouled.
Great job for Mansfield Christian on that possession, Trav.
Ran about 30 seconds off.
That was key, and if she can knock both of these down, I would say barring a miracle, I think they might be able to pull this one out.
Misses it. Offensive rebound. Sparks now will go to the line.
The Trojans got the miss that they wanted, but weren't able to box out and get the rebound, and would have had a shot to possibly tie the game up on the other end. Mansfield Christian able to get the board and head back to the free throw line.
In and out, though. Sparks again misses the front end. Big one here. Can move this to 2 possessions once again. No.
Oh.
I actually think that's the right call, even though it was late. Kind of tripped. Never mind. I don't know. She kind of tripped her with the reach.
I think the contact was clean, but the motion is what gives it away. And really most cases of fouling.
So a timeout with 19.1 seconds left. South Central down 3. Possession arrow to Crestview. Benefits them. They just get a tie up. They can get the ball back. They are in the double bonus. They also have 2 fouls to give before even putting South Central on the line. So if it looks like somebody's about to be open, they can foul, run time off the clock, and make them reset.
My question for you, Trav, would be, you going for the 3 here. You just going for anything you can get. You drawing up a play for a three-pointer?
If there was maybe 30 seconds, I would say go immediately. You could go for the score and keep fouling. But with under 20 left, I mean, if you can get a quick open look for 3, maybe still try to extend it out there, yes. But just to the fact that, time's been going off the clock. They haven't been able to foul quickly. This is probably their best opportunity.
I think the play design here is probably 4-3, I would say.
Gets it to Beverly. Over to the corner. She's going to put up a three. Yes!
Wow, what a three right there.
Back comes Mansfield Christian. 3 seconds left. Little. Somebody got to shoot at the buzzer. No good, and we're going to overtime.
What a big-time shot there from South Central to tie this up. Ice water in her veins.
Are you not entertained? That's it for regulation. We got some free basketball. We'll take a break and be back with the extra quarter right here, live and free on the OH Report.
Did you make the right decision about schooling this year?
Mansfield Christian School is designed to turn your questions into confidence. For 60 years, Mansfield Christian has partnered with families and churches to train our children in a biblical worldview. Every day, someone is shaping how your kids see the world. Now more than ever, you need to have confidence that the teachers, curriculum, and programs at your child's school are a match for your values.
For Christian families, our values are your values, and you can have confidence that you made the right decision at Mansfield Christian.
It's nice having that one-on-one connection with each one of your instructors because the class sizes are so small. You can have conversations and understand things better. They know you by name and not just by a seat in the classroom. North Central is giving me the opportunity to be able to have the same education as it would be going to that 4-year, but I can do it at home and I can stay home and still be a mom and work full-time.
Underway in overtime. Count the bucket and the foul. Right off the bat. Mansfield Christian gets the lead.
Well, that's a way to start it right there for the Flames. Sparks able to get it off the jump ball, take it right into the teeth of the defense, get the foul call, and finish for the and-one opportunity at the free throw line.
And that's going to be the 5th foul on Claire Osborne. And now we have a stoppage. Free throw good. Again, a 3-point lead. And a turnover. Sparks with it, just gave the Lady Flames their first lead of overtime. And back to the keep away. Only a 4-minute overtime period. And a turnover will give it back. Let's once again look at the and one right off the tip ball.
And that's what's tough when playing keep away in South Central.
Oh, my.
With a huge miscue right there. That's going to go on Beverly.
So Mansfield Christian gets the ball right back. Mayer works her way around, double team, gets it inside to Sparks. Sparks inside, double team, gets it back out the Ripple. Now to Mayer, now to Little. Under 3 to play overtime, 41-38 Mansfield Christian. And we'll get a foul.
Back to the foul game we go, Trav.
Fouls against Lamro, her first. Mayer to shoot. And she misses. Free throws have been not the friend of Mansfield Christian. Misses them both. Rebound to South Central. Still down 3, but they force the issue. Turnover. Ahead to Mayer. Layup. Yes.
That's a 5-point game. We were at this before, though, Trev. South Central was able to knock down a 3.
And we'll get a foul against Little. Her first, only the team's 5th.
I think at this point you got to go back to Beverly. She's been the offense for the Trojans here all night. She knocked down that 3. You got to get her the ball again.
Williams gets it over to Beverly. Now inside, easy layup, too strong, and taken away. Big opportunity there by South Central to get this back to 1 possession, but couldn't get it to fall. Oh, what a crossover. Back out, and Sparks will smartly back it out. Errant pass taken by Mayer. Back over to Little.
I think for South Central, you got to start fouling here.
They're going into a 1-3-1 defense. But I think they're just too tired. They've been running up and down the court all night, and we'll get a push foul against Annie Cook. Coach was yelling, we need to go into a 1-3-1, get that trap and a turnover, but seems like South Central's just out of gas.
That possession started with, I believe, 2:10 left, Trav. They milked almost a whole minute off the clock. Mansfield Christian did. They've been great at keeping the ball away on that kind of keep away possession, but they haven't been able to knock down these free throws at a consistent rate. As Little missing the first and leaving the door open for South Central.
Does get the second. 44-38. Lamro works inside. McAvoy again can't get the layup to go. Rebound to MCS. 67 seconds remaining. Little gets it to Ripple, and Ripple will go to the line. That'll be the 4th on Annie Cook.
Ripple heading to the free throw line to try to make this a 6-point game. Knocks down the first one. So the Flames looking to escape here at Crestview to take on 6th-seeded St. Paul, but still an opportunity for South Central if they can knock down some threes.
Nailed them both. Under a minute to play. Left side jumper way too short. Rebound again to Mansfield Christian with 48 seconds left. Gets it to Abby Little, and she will go to the line. 44.8 seconds remaining. 8-point lead for Mansfield Christian.
Two free throws here. Little is able to knock these down.
It'll pretty much clinch it, yeah.
Yeah, I think that would probably do it with 44 seconds. We did see a little bit of a miracle, though, earlier, Trav, and Little, a little bit of a commentator's jinx there, not able to knock it down, so still an 8-point game here in favor of the Lady Flames.
Little does get the second. But this remains a 3-possession game. Williams will try a 3 short. Rebound, knocked out of bounds, and it will go to Mansfield Christian with 34.6 left. So you got to think that pretty much clinches it.
I think you can say that, Travis.
Number 4 will survive.
A big win, and got to take a breath if you're a Lady Flames fan. They were able to survive here, headed into OT, and heck of an effort, to say the least, from South Central here tonight.
Sparks over to Ripple. Ripple drives it inside. Back out the little to Sparks. And you get the gist of it. 10 seconds left. Ripple inside to Jones. She's going to try a layup and gets it. And that's going to end it. It's a final. Mansfield Christian, the 4 seed, survives the upset bid from South Central. Your final score, 49-38 in favor of the Lady Flames. We'll take a break, be back with our Adena Corporation MVP. They get a pin. We'll have them right after this, live and free on the OH Report.
Did you make the right decision about schooling this year?
Mansfield Christian School is designed to turn your questions into confidence. For 60 years, Mansfield Christian has partnered with families and churches to train our children in a biblical worldview. Every day, someone is shaping how your kids see the world. Now more than ever, you need to have confidence that the teachers, curriculum, and programs at your child's school are a match for your values.
For Christian families, our values are your values, and you can have confidence that you made the right decision at Mansfield Christian.
It's nice having that one-on-one connection with each one of your instructors because the class sizes are so small. You can have conversations and understand things better. They know you by name and not just by a seat in the classroom. North Central is giving me the opportunity to be able to have the same education as it would be going to that 4-year, but I can do it at home and I can stay home and still be a mom and work full-time.
Nice look to Denbo. Regarding her beautiful behind the back move. Oh my goodness, ankle breaker. And it's the shot. Wow.
Are you aggressive in traveling? Are you scrappy?
Inside to Holloway. 2-on-2 fast break. Ramsey has it, takes it herself off the glass. And Crestview comes back.
We guarantee nobody else gets you closer to the action than our exclusive coverage. So give me a call, Brian Skoronsky, and let's make you a part of the game.
And where? What do you say? The exclamation point on the night for Maurice Ware.
back here at Crestview High School as we are just about ready for our MVP. Gee, what a game.
To say the least, Trav.
What a way to start things off
Yeah,
here, tournament season.
We didn't know what to expect coming into a game where Mansfield Christian had pretty much handled South Central both the meetings this year. The last one by 10, but the first one by upwards of 40. And Mansfield Christian, they came to play, but so did South Central. They started off the game very fast and exactly what they needed to do to try to play spoiler. But Mansfield Christian was able to weather those punches. And finally, they pull away at the end after a Beverly 3 to send it into OT, but they were able to pick up a big win here and move on to play St. Paul.
So we welcome you inside the Charter Next Generation post-game show. And wow, it was this was quite the game. (49-38) your final. We still await our player of the game. But really, Mansfield Christian took this one over in the second half as we take a look at our final stats. 49-38 your final, 17 field goals to 15 in favor of Mansfield Christian, although 3 threes for South Central, 2 for Mansfield Christian. The one extra one forced overtime. Rebounds 36-29 in favor of the Lady Flames. Fouls. Our little off, it's actually supposed to say 15 fouls. Turnovers, about the same. Free throws, though, really made the difference. 13-26.
And a lot of those came in the fourth quarter when South Central didn't really have a chance other than to send Mansfield Christian to the foul line and make them make their freebies.
So, Mansfield Christian survives the upset bid of South Central, the 4th seed. We'll move on as we get ready for our MVP right now. Our player of the game brought to you by Adena Corporation. And it is Anna Sparks from the Lady Flames, the junior, 11 points, a big bucket to start overtime. Take me through that little sequence. You know, they just scored, forced overtime. It seemed like they had some momentum, and then you get the ball, get a big bucket to start overtime.
It was pretty nerve-wracking at first because I was like, well, they just scored a 3 to tie it and to go into overtime. But I just knew I had to perform, and I had to make that for us. And then I got the and one, and so it all went to plan.
What were the changes made at the half that really got you guys going in the second half? Because it seemed like South Central was doing what they needed to do in the first half, but then in the second half, you guys start get your offense going. You hit a couple threes. You finally get the lead and at least get it back to where it's forced in overtime instead of losing in regulation for you guys.
Yeah, we really needed to get in our groove. South Central was they were doing exactly what they needed to do, but we knew we were the better team and we could overcome it, and we just needed to step it up. Usually our third quarter is our worst quarter, so we knew we couldn't do that. But yeah, I think we did good.
Next for you guys, a St. Paul team that you guys just beat a little bit ago, I believe. What's it going to take to knock off St. Paul and get your first district semifinal appearance since 2006?
Well, St. Paul was another game. I'd say similar to this one. They're pretty scrappy. But I think, again, like if we just do what we need to do, play as a team, even scoring, I think we can pull it off.
Okay, and lastly, as always, if you want to look into the camera, give anybody a shout-out that you'd like, go for it.
Shout out, honestly, all the starters. You guys, you carry me through.
And finally, you get the inaugural OH Report MVP pin. You can put this on your Letterman's jacket, put it anywhere you want, but here you go. You are the first recipient of the OH Report MVP pin. So congratulations. Enjoy it. Thank you very much, Anna Sparks, Mansfield Christian Jr., 11 points as the Lady Flames survive and move on. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
As we get Storm back in here to wrap things up. Final score one more time. 49-38 in favor of the Lady Flames.
What a showing that we've seen, Trav, here tonight. Not only from Mansfield Christian, but at least a heck of an effort from South Central. Nothing to hang your head about coming in here as the underdogs and almost pulling off the upset bid against a tough Mansfield Christian squad. Lady Flames moving on to play number 6 St. Paul. And as we mentioned, Travis, at the top of the broadcast, and we'll probably mention it for every game here in the tournament, anything can happen.
Yep.
You got to come in here and try to upset the top seed, the top bid, and that's what South Central tried to do, but Mansfield Christian was able to slam the door and pick up a big win, 49-38 through OT.
Number 4 MCS will take on number 6 St. Paul right back here Saturday at 5:30 for a sectional championship. Next up here on the OH Report, tomorrow I will be at Willard, Mansfield Senior Oak Harbor, the 7-8 game in Division II hoops. We'll have that for you. And on the boys' side of things, we'll have Mansfield Senior Madison boys hoops. Also, G-Man, you're going to be at Shelby, the D4 girls sectional between number 5 Mohawk and number 7 Lucas. But that will wrap things up here from Crestview. I want to thank Garrett Parlett for doing double duty once again. Camera operator, color commentator. I want to thank the folks back at BS Media Productions, Brian Skoronsky, Jory Hollenbeck, Adam Thompson, for everything they do behind the scenes. Mechanics Bank, our scoreboard sponsor. Frito Lay, replay sponsor. Adena Corporation, our MVP sponsor. Charter Next Gen, our pregame, halftime, postgame sponsor. Mansfield Christian Schools and North Central State College, our commercial sponsors. The athletic department here at Crestview High School for allowing us to bring this to you, as well as the OHSAA for allowing us to bring these games to you live and free. And most importantly, we want to thank you, the fans, for watching. Your final score one more time, number 4 seed Mansfield Christian survives number 8 seed South Central in overtime, 49-38. For Garrett Parlett, I'm Travis Berardi saying so long from Crestview.